Holly Boyd, creator and frontrunner of Make Today a Holiday, a very popular beauty and fashion blog here in Raleigh, is here with us today. We're very excited to have you, Holly.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
When and why did you start blogging?
I started about a year ago in September, and it has just been something that I have loved doing. I did freelance makeup on the weekends, kind of apart from my day job, which was working for family. I've always just had a passion for makeup. My grandmother owned a beauty salon, and so from the time I was practically born, I was in the salon, watched all the ladies get their hair done and their makeup done. It was fun, and so it just kind of snowballs, and all my friends would get me to do their weddings and their proms, and so from that, I would get a lot of questions on what products are you using, what are you doing, and a lot of questions like that that I didn't have the time to answer everybody. And I was like, well, you know, a blog would be a good way to kind of get it all out there and let other people, not just the people that I did, but everybody else kind of know the tips and tricks.
When you first started blogging, how did you get into the groove of it all? Like, did you have any difficulties when you began?
For sure. To be honest, I really didn't read blogs. My sister was one of the forces behind the reason of me starting. She's like, you need to start this blog, and I kept prolonging it, not doing it. And she's like, it seems like a lot of work. I don't even understand what that is. I don't read any of them, and which is such a shame because there's so many great ones that I have seen now. I had a neighbor who moved in behind me, and she had a blog and it had taken off, and so she helped me get started. And getting it all started, I had no clue what was involved. I had no clue how much time was involved in the planning that goes into the posts, the photos, the captions, all the writing. It was a lot of work, which I was not ready for, but it's exciting, and I'm very, very thankful for everyone that does follow me.
Make Today a Holiday just kind of took off. How can you explain that?
Well, that's really sweet that you say that.
Just took off.
It is a little exciting. It has been a little less than a year. It's been a lot of support from other people, family, friends, sharing it, talking about it. I really want to thank everybody that does do that, because I really think that that's the reason it has actually taken off to the level that it has. A lot of work has gone into it, and then just a lot of looking over the market and kind of reaching out to boutiques and other companies and stuff, and then having them repost you and like what you're doing. I think that really helps to grow the blog.
We really see what goes on the blog, but we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. A lot goes on behind the scenes. It's a lot of wardrobe changes. It's a lot of clothes all over the place. I finally have an organizational system now for all of it. But sure, boutiques reach out to you. There's a lot of local ones that I've worked with, like Anthropologie and Uniquities. They're super good about it, and I'll wear outfits, but really I only try to wear or take on collaborations with other companies that I actually care about or like the product. I know that that's super important, and that if you're reading a blog, you're reading it because you want to know that it's a true opinion on something. You don't want me to just post something that I don't really like. So I've been really good about that, and I think that's super important to help local businesses. And I do work with some larger companies as well.
What are some opportunities you've had because of Make Today a Holiday?
I've had some amazing opportunities. I've met some wonderful people here locally in Raleigh, a bunch of bloggers who really have just welcomed me with open arms, girls that have been blogging for 5 years, and I have looked up to them, and they're just amazing. So the people and the support has really been something big, as well as I've got to work with a bunch of companies that I really loved and wore and just admired from afar, and now I'm working one-on-one with them, and that's really been surreal to me. I'm really excited about that. It's pretty cool.
I need to know, what are your top 3 beauty secrets?
Well, it's hard to pick 3. First one, and this is one that I have been reiterating a lot, and I work with a lot of girls who don't do this, and I was super shocked, but washing your face and moisturizing. That has nothing to do with makeup, but a lot of girls don't know that they need to wash their face at night or wear moisturizer, and they're like, but you're not old. And I'm like, but that's what's going to prevent it. So that's number 1. Number 2, mascara. There's probably no other beauty item that you can use just to give you an entire facelift in just one product.
Yeah, okay. I need to know for personal. What would you recommend as the best mascara?
There's a few. The one I'm currently using is Lancome Grandiose. but it's really good. It has a really curved wand. It's
I know
really
some
good.
people have been using false lashes recently.
Yeah.
You would still recommend mascara instead of false lashes?
Oh, I love false lashes. I'm actually
Okay.
wearing them today, so I can't say anything bad about them. I do wear the Allure lashes from Target, and you can get, or Ulta, and you can get them for like $3 a pair. A lot of girls do lash extensions as well. But I have not tried that, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But and then Benefit They're Real also has a really good mascara. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, and my third tip would probably be a beauty blender. A lot of people, it's all the rage now. The Kardashians use them. It looks like a little egg, and they come in multiple colors. And I love them.
Yeah.
And the best way is great for foundation and to dampen the beauty blender and just like wring it out in the water and damp apply your foundation and your concealer under your eyes. It really makes your face look flawless.
Interesting. I'll have to try it.
Yeah,
See how it looks.
and if you're ever in the market for hair and you're in Raleigh, Blown Away Raleigh also does amazing hair. They did my hair this morning, so that's another beauty tip.
Beautiful,
I would like to say. Thank you.
Okay, well, since we are on CW 22 Green Room, I do have a CW question for you. So, out of all the CW women, whose style do you admire the most?
That's super hard to pick one out of everyone. I think everybody has their own style. I think that's what's so cool about fashion is everybody can just be who they are through it and speak without having to say any words. However, I love Penny on The Big Bang Theory. I think she's so, I mean, I wouldn't say that our style is the same, but that I just like how she owns it and that's who she is, and it just kind of shines through. I think that's what's so beautiful about fashion.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, I've
Super
had
excited.
a blast. Thank you so much for having me. I was so honored. You all are great.
You're going to have to go check out your post that you posted today. I'll have to go check it out right after this.
Thank you.
Thank you.